So welcome back, everyone, to the second part of our live stream, which is going to be a hell of a lot shorter than the first. I actually didn't expect to be streaming this long today, but, you know, the game's fun. What can I say? So we're going to go and keep on keeping on. Thanks, Cause. Appreciate you liking my music. I like my music, too. Do keep in mind there's going to be another live stream on Saturday that will be quite long. We're going to be streaming for several hours. We'll see. How long we go will depend on numerous factors that will be determined in the future. We'll point out that the AI in Beyond Earth is a little bit more passive than in Civ 5. We are playing on Apollo difficulty, which is deity difficulty. 77 turns into the game at this point, you would probably expect the deity level AI to have declared war on us at this point. But I think it's because they've got a lot of other things to do. They don't get quite as many early units. That, you know, they have to be unlocked through more technology. Pacing's a little different. There's a lot more aliens to deal with, that sort of thing. That being said, I'm still hoping to get that tac jet up and get that first level of affinity so that we can get some Marines instead of just normal soldiers as much as possible. So we're going to keep escorting our colonist to, where was it? Up here, yeah? Yeah, I like being on the coast. We can run some ships. I still think that's a swell spot. Okay, good. You're gonna up in miasma there, but that's all right. Not a concern. Which with Wealth of Nations? The Wealth of Nations. Well, 2 weeks ago I had a wedding to go to, but last week is because Mathis's internet was non-existent. So I think we're gonna try to play tomorrow. Like normally we record on Fridays, so we might get some more Wealth of Nation episodes. But yeah, we're all kind of sad that we haven't been able to get as many as we want. There's a little bit of miasma there. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to drop a miasmic repulsor over here anytime soon. That being said, I can build a farm on there before my my guy dies, so we should be okay. Keep on wandering this way. That'll be fine. And you keep on wandering that way. That'll be lovely as well. And here we're just going to keep scouting to see what we can see. Maybe we'll go up this way. More titanium. Titanium in the desert. Desert's kind of crap until you can get terrascapes, although it's still slightly better than tundra, which is really bad. We have finished our wall in Uzbek, which is great. Well, it's not our wall. It doesn't help our city's strength. It just keeps the aliens away from the city. Most importantly, it will eventually get to the point where our trade ships will be immune to nonsense. I think I would like a trade depot here and get some trade ships out before we pop out the rest. We'll need happiness, we'll need science, we'll need lots of things, but more importantly is I want to be able to run trade convoys out of here, especially ships, which ideally will mean revealing more of the coast to go somewhere. Actually, there's not going to be anything coastal for us to trade with quite yet. We'll be doing ground trade routes. You know, let's actually pop out the recycler first. Go for production. The vivarium is what? Bonus food from desert tiles? Yeah, and we don't have desert here. Okay. We do have desert potentially over here, so we'll have to prioritize a vivarium there, maybe. What civ am I playing at? I'm playing as the Slavic Federation, which if you refresh should be in the title of the screen, but sometimes you have to refresh for it to take. It's kind of annoying. So computing is done. So we get missile rovers, which are siege units. They're not terribly good to start off with. They actually have only slightly more strength than I think our basic ranged unit, and don't get any bonus to attacking the city early on. They still have to do the setup thing, but they become really potent quite later. Gunboats, these are your boat units. They are very squishy. I will say that. Boats are extremely squishy. They can deal some good damage, but they get killed by sea dragons quite easily. Spy agency, so we can get spies. Network, so we can get science. And now we can start working towards autonomous systems, master control, some affinity points, which will be very, very nice and sexy. We don't need to launch complex in our capital. We might want to squeeze out a second settler, but I don't think that'll be the thing. I think we build a network and then possibly follow that up with a spy agency. I like the idea of getting a network, though. That's science. Pretty good. Better if we get copper, which there is some up here. It'll be a late game city. I think we'll get settled up here and take advantage of that copper and some of those other resources. For now, this worker, I'm going to have it go ahead and go into the miasma tile and build the farm. The farm will take 6 turns, so it'll take 60 points of damage, so it will survive. I don't have the tech to remove miasma. Okay, this tac jet. Can we redeploy to Uzbek? Yes, we can. Excellent. Just having one will make me feel so much safer. Defend against bombardment, and if they don't have planes, then I can bombard his units. Let's backtrack. See if it'll be hard because it's between Central and well, I guess between the ARC and the African Union. But I'd still like to know what's going on over here, even if I can't actually settle. Definitely got to guard it against the aliens. The aliens will go after your workers and settlers if they're outside your borders. You can get away with it sometimes, especially if it's early in the game and it's really far from all the nests. Like, I could send a settler up here unescorted and we'd probably be okay, for example. But I knew there'd be lots of aliens over here, so didn't want to risk that. Whoa! Okay, get the Explorer selected. So weird. Copper. It definitely is a decent city spot over here. But we're not going to get it. Our attack jet, I'm just going to put it on intercept duty. I could have it bombard the siege worm. But again, I'm trying to not aggro the aliens. Because I'm hoping that they will turn friendly to me. I actually have more than enough improved tiles over here in Krabrost. So, we could build a road, get our trade routes going, and actually having the extra mobility would be quite nice. I think I will actually work on that. I need more settlers. I don't have enough money to buy another one. I could probably build at least 2. Because I like to have 1 settler per city, plus like 1 more. And with the space involved here and the roads I'm going to need, I might need an extra one after that. The maintenance on the roads are going to be quite high, but do note if I get to level 3 in Supremacy, my roads then all of a sudden become free, which is really helpful. Yeah, let's build a road down to Uzbek. And this city, I still like this spot. The AI seems to be disagreeing with me, but I think it's pretty good. Biggest trouble is there's nothing immediately around here. And there's quite a bit of tundra up here, but ultimately I'm going to be pretty happy. This soldier no longer has to stay to defend this outpost, but I am going to have it rest. 7 Fraxite, Fruit, Reslin, and the 5 Titanium. Wow. Although there's sea dragons, so if we try to send a colonist over here, it'll probably get eaten. Not to mention just piss off the ARC in a city that we can't really defend very well. I'm really ticked at how little titanium we have. The ARC want me to go to war with the African Union. No. It'd be different if... It would be nice to smack around the Franco-Iberians, actually, at this point. I did turn it down earlier. It would be nice to encourage the AI to go to war. Oh, there's a little island up here. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm not going to have any shortage of Fraxite. I'm going to have tons of that. Like here, this city by itself is going to use 17, which is all the Fraxite I will ever need, probably. Although the more I get, the more I can use buildings. Like, I usually save the resource for units, but there's a lot of buildings that need 1, 2, or even 4 of your Fraxite or something to be built. And so then you can afford to build more of those, which is quite nice. Probably clinics and cyto nurseries. We do need to get a little bit more health because it'll drop once our city goes. I'm going to build the cyto nursery first for the extra production. I think that's going to be nice. Unit needs some orders. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and check out what's over here. Hopefully that dragon doesn't come at me. And this soldier should go and just remove the fog of war over here so we can get a nice contiguous line of coast so we can run trade routes. Although again, until that the wall, the ultrasonic, did we build it? We did build it, didn't we? Yeah, the ultrasonic fence. We need to pop that quest so that our trade routes are then immune to attack from aliens. And then we can run those trade ships all the way around the coast. The Harmony path is cool. Actually, in my very first game, that's what I ended up going. I was around a lot of Xenomass. It was actually a tough start because there were so many. Like, it's not a Let's Play game. The first offline game I played, I had tons of Xenomass around, which meant tons of aliens, but I went Harmony, and Harmony was actually very, very enjoyable. As Harmony, the first creature you get access to is the Xenoswarm, which requires Xenomass, and if you're going Harmony, you're going to have a lot of Xenomass. It's a lot less awkward than, here we go, the first Purity unit is a battle suit, which doesn't need Floatstone, it needs Titanium. So if you're going to go Purity, you actually have to keep in mind that what you need is a really solid set of Titanium. All your other unique units need Floatstone, I believe, but you need Titanium for this. Kind of weird. Means you need a little less Floatstone overall, which is nice, but yeah. Although it does mean you don't need Terraform. You don't need the tech that lets you use Titanium. Anyway, we finished our farm over here, so we can go ahead and... Oh, I get a second source of Titanium down there? Did I know that? Wow, I'm thick. Let's go and improve that right away then. It is on miasma, so we'll have to heal first before we actually go and improve it. Actually, if I did go and explore this way, I could actually open up a path for ships up here, for trade ships. Oh, did you go through the water? You're going to get dragoned. It is a little faster, I realize that, and avoids all the miasma and things, but you're going to get sea dragoned. You actually move to here, and then fortify into healed. That way in the next turn he can, or when he's healed, he can just enter the tile and start working on it right away. So one less turn of miasma while he mines the Titanium. It's only 2, and it's only 3, but 5 is not bad. That's actually going to be quite a few satellites. Most satellites don't need a ton of it. And again, these are both going to be +5 production. They're going to be hugely productive tiles. Camp Cascade is somewhere. I guess I could... Well, I really should land, because actually, otherwise this Explorer is going to get eaten. Be nice to land where there's no miasma. I guess try to go there. It'll be okay. I have no voice. Miasmic Repulsor. Yes, we need to get one out for this area over here by Sarek. Very important. Good, we've cleared up all of the tiles. So we got a nice contiguous run. And this soldier, I don't want to run by the nest. He will never get immunity from the aliens. I think we're just going to pull him back and adopt a defensive posture by our city here. Maybe I'll go and sit on my Titanium or something. Alien, please don't go after my trade routes. Or my worker. This is a bombard unit, though. I don't think he'll just walk onto my worker. Damn. Please don't make me kill you. I'm trying to make friends. Be friendly. Okay. Alright, he didn't bombard me or anything. Good. But I will go and stand on my worker over here. Which actually finished its road, so now I'm going to have to move it over here. That's awkward. Actually, I really want a road this way. Tell you what. There's no miasma here. We're going to have you stand here, heal up, and then put a road in there. I should probably get another miasmic repulsor and just clear this whole area up. Let's try to stay away from the siege worm, because they will mess you up. Deorbit imminent. So we're about to lose our solar collector over here. Its lifespan is at an end, considering its lifespan was 72 turns. I mean, we did get it early in the game, but it produced a lot of extra money for us. Lots of stuff is good. I'm actually going to put out another miasmic repulsor, because I know I want to, so let's build 2. I'm going to want one over here, and one should clear up this area in the middle. Just make my life a lot simpler. We could also clear out some stuff over here. But the nice thing about the miasma is it does make it a lot harder for you to be attacked, because any unit walking through all this stuff will take damage. So it's bad when you're the attacker, but when you're the defender, It's like, no, put as much miasma as possible. Make it life difficult for my enemies.
What's ours is yours.
Favor for energy and open borders. No, I'll decline. I still don't... I could potentially sell some titanium to someone, but I think I might want to keep it. Now, after autonomous systems, what I might want to do is get... well, eventually I'll need a laser comm satellite for my victory condition. You can see it uses titanium and petroleum. TACnet hub doesn't use any, which is nice. Geoscaping is awesome. 1 titanium, 1 petroleum, puts a satellite in space, gives you +1 production on all those tiles, and it will spawn 1 to 2 new strategic resources on unimproved tiles during its lifespan. So we might get titanium that pops up from the orbital fabricator. The other one that's really great is the weather control satellite, which is the same thing but gives you food on all those tiles and generates new basic resources, chitin, fruit, that sort of thing. Both of these are also giving us affinity points towards the thing that we want, which is the supremacy. So really, really good things, and combo really well with the Slavic Federation because they just stay in orbit a little bit longer. But that's why I say we need the petroleum, we need the titanium, get those things up and running. In fact, we may want to prioritize them relatively soon. We do have some geothermal, so we might want to get this going so we can build the geothermal well relatively early. I think we have a geothermal somewhere. The other thing we might want is a defense grid. We can build the defense perimeter on our city near our enemy there, and get a lot more hit points in defense, which is good. The Panopticon is a neat wonder. It's actually relatively cheap to build. The +1 site is not terrible, but I don't think we're going to prioritize it. The other thing we'll get at some point is we want to get tactical robotics so we can build our Cinder, but that's pointless until we get to level 4 in Supremacy. So I don't know where we might want to tech next. We've got all our basic core techs for our basic units. Most of the basic improvement stuff. The precog project is really good. +15 strength for military units in friendly territory. Like really, really good. Plus culture and health. And the supremacy is nice. Neurolabs we know is really good. Again, we need level 4 though. So I think we'll prioritize getting some more affinity. The power systems is really cheap. It only take 8 turns. Will give us a point. And would give us more production from quarries. Although I don't know if we have any quarries. Musicaholic. Thank you for subscribing. As I ponder my quarry situation here. Musicaholic. That's a fun name. Oh, my brain has turned into mush. Yeah, we gotta end the stream soon. I'm like, I can feel my brain melting in my head. Silica. Oh, that's mines. What do you quarry? Ah, my brain. I can't brain anymore, guys. I have the dumb. Quarry. On basalt. I kept saying basalt, but apparently more people say it with like the shorter A. Basalt. Basalt. Something like that. I'll have to double check. So we don't really have any of that kicking around. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to keep working on autonomous systems while my brain sits here. Blah, blah. Okay, worker. Fully healed, 2 movement, walk into the miasma over here, start hooking up with the titanium. That would be nice. This soldier, yeah, just pop up over here. So tempted to kill the Manticore, but I'm trying to hopefully get these guys to turn friendly. Quarry. Chibi-Skuro, thank you for subscribing. Basalt. Oh, I guess that's the thing. I keep putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Basalt, as opposed to basalt or basalt. But all those things, they tend to be somewhat regional. But I like to try to follow what most people pronounce things as. That way I get less weird comments. It is time, I think, for the spy agency. 10 turns, we'll start to do the spy stuff. Spying is cool. Construct a mine, +1 food, +4 hammer. It will take 10 turns to build that. Why? Oh, there's a forest. So it's got to chop the forest first, which it is what it's starting to do. And then it will build the mine. Well, we're not actually going to be able to finish it. I'm going to have to remember... You know what? Let me cancel that. Because I'm going to have to remember in like 8 turns to pull the worker off that tile, repair it, and then finish. I'm going to split his job up. I'm going to just start with the chop, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the mine. I'm going to move you onto the miasma now. Guard you. and order you to construct a road. Actually, just build a single road in this tile. I like building this way. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with all this miasma, but I like having the road a little bit more central on the continent. I really do have to push that stuff away. The scoot over here is still sitting in miasma. There's miasma everywhere, and I can't get through this territory because Liberty just got dropped down. So I guess we'll go back into the sea and then go around until we can find a place to repair, or to heal. We can't heal when embarked. Important to note. I move you down over to here. Miasmic repulsor. So, yes, I will need one around Sarek. But I think short term, we might actually benefit from dropping one over here first. Oh, that's a tough decision. So it will eventually remove all the miasma from these tiles. It'll take several turns for it to complete, and then it'll just deorbit. This is like, it's a satellite that works quite a bit differently. It'll clear the area and then just go away. I think I might be tempted to go this way. Although if I do this, it'll clear up some more stuff that heads towards Sarek. Let's do that. There we go. We'll push back that miasma. Doesn't do anything to aliens or alien nests or xenomass or anything. Just the green stuff that hurts your units. Brasilia just completed the Gene Vault Wonder, which is a pretty nice wonder. The AI tends to go for it relatively quickly, I tend to see. Whereas, I don't think they go for the Master Control quite as often. Also, I don't know how many people are going for Supremacy at all. I might be alone in the world in terms of Supremacy. No, the PAC. Well, they're split between Harmony and Supremacy. And so far, we've been pretty friendly. I could see if they want, like, a cooperation agreement. No. I could sell you titanium, but I really want to probably keep it. I mean, I can't use the titanium yet. And I'm not sure, and I'm going to dig up some more. You know what? Hang on, let's go and see if we can sell our titanium. What'd you give me? 90 energy for that. Okay. Probably won't renew it in 30 turns, but for now it's pretty good. So we got the second miasmic repulsor. The city's about to pop, so let's go ahead and get that clinic going, just to keep us a positive happiness. We've decided we're going to keep going down the knowledge track. And while these are not too terrible, and I will want them, I'm tempted to just go deep. So this is more health for every 6 population in the city. So that really only helps when you got really big cities. I think grabbing the network data links and the meme web early is going to be good. So there's a 5% extra cost to technologies and virtues for every city you have. And this offsets that penalty. So this will effectively generate more science by making techs less expensive in a sense. This, we don't have much in the way of net health, but this would generate quite a bit of money, the applied aesthetics. Thing is, if I grab this, I'm going to be really, really, really tempted to grab some more tier 1 picks. Which wouldn't be awful. Oh, the production towards wonders. We're 11 turns away before we build the next wonder. You know what? I'm actually going to scratch that. I'm going to go and take scalable infrastructure, because we're going to build another wonder soon. It also leads to entrepreneurial space flight, which is good for orbital units. And then I'll feel a little bit less silly about taking creative class, and we'll probably grab 2 more tier 1 tenants to unlock the synergy bonus here, and then keep going down knowledge. There we go. I like that. Your job is going to take 8 turns to chop down a forest. Well, God, that is a hard tile to work. We could have dropped a miasmic repulsor over here, but honestly, it's mostly going to assist these guys. Unless I do want to rush a city on the coast over here, which is a really sexy city site. 5 titanium is actually really helpful. Hang on. Can't clear it all, though. And if I want to put up a tack net, well, I'll have to wait till the satellite goes away. I still need one in Sarek. I mean, I can just build another one in Sarek. I would really like to grab this stuff. Let's do this, and then build another repulsor. What's our capital building? Oh, the spy agency, right. Build me one more repulsor, and then you can go to your clinic. We still have nowhere safe to land. Awesome. We're going to want to get a trade depot going on in Sarek as soon as possible and run some trade routes over here. We're going to get a lot of money and science from running to Central. I mean, internal trade routes are great and all, but there's going to be so much science there, and the money is going to be incredibly good. And our economy is starting to flag a bit. How's the chat? Meme web equals imager? Maybe, yeah. Right, this soldier, I think I just wanted to sit on the titanium. Keep an eye out for upcoming units. Looks like Paul Australia is not being aggressive, though, which is nice. And I don't find them to be one of the most warlike ones. Again, they did backstab me once in an offline game, but other than that, they don't seem too terribly aggro. I know that the personalities do have, like, random adjustments, so you can't count on them acting any particular way. Like, there's I don't know, a certain, like, propensity. Like, Hatuma will generally act one way, but then there's always some wiggle room. Alright, this worker has finished. And again, I think I would like it if my road went through the hill. It just gives me a few more options later on. It doesn't actually make the road any longer either. Alright, we can land here. We can actually heal up. 3 fraxite, 2 floatstone. Algae, algae, algae. Oi, oi, oi. You know, one day I'm going to have to play as Paul Australia and come up with all the worst jokes. All the worst, best jokes. Oh, did you see that? First quest decision. Ah, there we go. I want to reverse the polarity on the walls. I could also make it so that the ultrasonic fences repel aliens 3 tiles away from a city, which is every workable tile, but I love to not have to worry that my trade convoys get attacked. It says trade convoys, but as far as I know, it also affects ships. So yeah, and the other thing is, solid state citizens. There was a crash satellite or spacecraft crash landed over here. So my explorer, after he's healed, I'm going to pull him back over here and check that out. It starts a really interesting quest chain. We are going to build... We need a lot of things. I'm going to build a trade depot to start off with, though. We need a lot of things over here, but I would like to get some trade ships going. Alright. You heal up, and we're going to send you back over here. Mr. Worker, your job will be to build a road. Oh, we actually are going to add 1 extra to the road if we build here. My bad, I don't want that. I thought it would line up to the city, but it doesn't. So I changed my mind. I'm going to go into this fruit. Hopefully you won't die. It's only... How many turns to build the road in 1 tile? 3 turns. Oh yeah, so you won't die. Plus the miasmic repulsor is getting some work done up there. Oh! Pissy, he wanted to expand to the top right, probably. I'm going to say we'll settle what lands we please, because I am planning on settling over here, and I don't want to be called a liar. If I promise not to settle on his stuff, and then I settle over here, he's going to be pissed, but it'll also affect my reputation worldwide. Franco-Iberians are really pulling ahead in score, but it is Apollo difficulty. It's not a surprise that I'm not really leading anymore. So this was the trade route that was going to Uzbek, which is not worth as many hammers as that it once was. Apparently we don't have anything going to Adept Blue anymore? We're at 0 of 2. Oh, are they both waiting idle? Maybe. I didn't lose anyone. I didn't think. Let's get 1 running to Adept Blue. No, where's my other trade route? What happened? I don't remember it getting destroyed. But it must have. Actually, I should maybe run one to Sarek. Although, it's possible it can't reach Sarek. Sarek is literally surrounded by miasma. I can't run a trade route over here, which is why I really need that that satellite. I probably should have put the repulsor over here first. The question is the repulsor going to work before this guy dies? Possibly not. But we'll need some TACnet hubs. We'll need... I'm really concerned about things over here. It would also be nice to strike first. But I think expanding would be still better. Alright, I'm going to move this worker off this tile and get him to heal up before he finishes his work. There's another miasmic repulsor, which I'm going to drop, I think, something like this. Or maybe even further south. Actually, I don't need to be right on Sarek, as long as the tiles that we're going to want to work are improved. Something like this would work pretty well, too. This will open up a route from my capital to Sarek for trade routes. We'll remove the miasma off of these tubers, this fraxite, which is pretty good, the fruit, the reslin. There's no miasma on this tuber, which is quite nice. Although there's no miasma here or here either. Like, I'd like to remove as much as possible per go. Maybe I should just do this. And then, which will still open a trade route, and then later on I can build one over here. You know what? I think that makes the most sense. Because there's literally no miasma on these two tiles. And there's a lot to the north. Alright, I'm going to do that. Oh, satellites also give you vision, which is an important note. That is a hell of a lot of aliens. I hope they turn good soon. I'm not touching your nest. We're friendly. Be cool. I could build another one, but I think in Uzbek I'd rather build a trade depot. Actually, I'm a bit overdue on that, I think. Superworm. I'm going to run away from you. That's probably what ate my other trade unit, actually. Although now the aliens can't attack my trader units, which is great. They're great. I'm going to go and stick a soldier right next to this crash satellite so I can see if someone else might go and steal it. Meanwhile, I don't actually know. I don't think I need to have this explorer at full health. Yet. I can move him. Miasma. I will have to heal him before he goes and does the satellite, because the satellite's on miasma. But I can move him over here, have him rest to full. He's got enough hit points now, he can survive a few turns in miasma, so we're going to be okay. Okay, the KPs want me to declare war on Franco-Iberia with her. And I think I'm going to agree. I definitely want Franco-Iberia to be slowed down. And so I will say yes. It will not harm me. Franco-Iberia is a million bajillion miles away. Oh, he's pissed because I'm removing miasma near his land. Sorry, I'll remove miasma wherever I want. We are not going to be friends, apparently, and I'm clearly going to be removing a little bit more miasma here. He's got a ranger and an escorted worker. That's interesting. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to... I think I'm right to be a bit concerned. So, oh, I can't pan over here because I don't have enough vision. Can I pan the other way? There we go. The world does go around, but... So, Mandira, that's the KPs. I'm allied with them in this war. And Lakar is down here. So, maybe they've got some other cities over here. Maybe there's going to be some actual battles. Or maybe it's going to be a total Cold War. I don't know, but I think it's going to be good to slow down the Franco-Iberians. Since based on their stuff, I expect that they potentially could tech up like crazy. I haven't seen them really do it yet, but at some point. Anyway, let's go ahead and build this part of the road anyway. Definitely worried about that siege worm. They won't go after my trade routes, but they will go after my workers. Come on, aliens, become friendly. Unless they're pissed that I'm removing miasma. Hope that's not the case. I have no idea if that's true, though. If you do go heavy harmony, the miasma is not as bad. At level 3, you take less damage. At level 6, you actually heal when you're in miasma, which is great. And actually, there's satellites you can build later that produce miasma, which you can use to F over an opponent, but also if you're deep harmony, you can then use that territory as a giant cloud of healing dust while also damaging everyone else's units, which is pretty strong. E-orbit imminent. Oh, but that's okay. Yeah, the miasma satellites will always give you the warning that they're about to deorbit, which is normal. When they deorbit is when they're done clearing everything out, so that's okay. And you can see
yours for a price.
That's interesting. I think we're still quite far away from being able to utilize the petroleum, so I'm happy to take more money away from you to do that. As I say, and as you can see, the miasma has been removed from this tile already, despite the fact that the satellite as a whole is not done. I think it does the tile underneath it first, and then the ring around it, and then the far ones. Or I don't know what the logic is exactly. But it does remove the miasma over time. Ah, we've completed the tech to build computers. Or to build the project. So now there eventually will be another spy mission. So now that we've got the spy stuff set up, first we choose what the main job in our headquarters will be. Which will, for every spy in our headquarters, we'll get a certain benefit. Plus 1% city strength, plus 1% production for wonders, plus 2% health. Or we could lower the risk from our agents being detected, or increase the chance that they succeed. 2% or 1% is not very much. It's hard to hit those breakpoints. So I'd rather, maybe give them a success chance. You can change the project whenever you want. It takes 3 turns to change, but other than that, you can change the project whenever. So we've got 3 spies, Bodhi, Galina, and Saskia. Right now they're in the headquarters, but we can assign them somewhere. We can assign them to our own cities, or we can assign them to opponent cities. When you're in spy mode, you can see we add these little boxes underneath each city. That represents the intrigue level. The higher the intrigue level in the city, the more serious of a spy job you can do. If you start to see the intrigue level in one of your cities get quite high, you're going to want to put a spy in your own city to lower the increase level. Because at first, all they can do is, quote-unquote, steal energy or science or technology. Now, they don't actually remove. Spies don't actually remove anything. They basically just copy. So it's a next win. But then once they get past sort of level 3, once they get to 4 or 5, they can start to do some kind of nastiest stuff. So you really want to keep that minimized. Anyway, let's go ahead and put in some spies. Spies also give some vision. So what I'm thinking is we're going to stick a spy in Freeland. And maybe one in... oh, I can't put one over here? Why is that? You should be able to put spies in all kinds of cities, not just capitals. Oh, that's fine. We'll put one in Lakaya, because they already hate us, because we declared war on them. So if we get caught spying, it's not the end of the world. And perhaps Cinderella. Actually, I'd rather not upset them, because we might use them as an ally. I think Central, maybe. There we go. The Americans are good at offensive spying, but it doesn't make any difference for the defense. So first, our agents are all going to move into the cities. Then we'll get to do some more spy stuff. Meanwhile, we need one more miasmic repulsor for this area over here. So I'm going to do that now. The sooner we do it, the sort of better. The sooner we'll benefit from it and keep this guarder, this soldier to keep an eye on things. Although, oh, I say that we need to rebuild our trade route. That is much more important. I said something French. Oh, I probably said Lokaya, which means the heart. It's the capital of the Franco-Iberians, wherever they are. Right there. Probably clinics. Or launch complexes for offensive satellites. But I think we want clinics, science, health. And go ahead and mine up the titanium, please and thank you. I think they work faster when there's no miasma as well, actually. I'm not sure if that's true. I think I just told you guys a lie. Sorry. It happens. I need more workers as well. That's the other thing I need. I could buy one, but then I'd go into negative money. Ashram, yes, I can stream the game. The press embargo was lifted today. This is a press build. Kind of sucks, actually, that we weren't able to, do more before this. If it were a bad game, it would be hard to warn people off about it. But I can assure you that I do not feel that it's a bad game. We activated our national security project. Not that we have anyone working there, so it's not really doing anything. Still got to wait for our spies to actually arrive in our target cities. Combat rover. Oh, they're attacking Adept Blue. But that's mine. They may have a mission for it, or they may just be trying to get it out of the way. I am unhappy that they're attacking Adept Blue, but not really in a position to declare war. You do have a lot of units. I gotta be on guard for that.
When
Ah,
provided
haha.
with data and field of view, anyone can predict the future.
So, we get our first point of Supremacy Affinity, which is going to be awesome for us. We also gain the ability to build a Master Control Wonder, which I like. And we can also build nodes, which are tile improvements that do a few things. One, they add +2 energy to the tile, which is great. Also, and this is awesome, they give a 20% heal for adjacent units every turn, whether they're resting or not, as far as I know, which make nodes amazing military improvements.
Earth, because it was getting worse faster than we could fix it.
All right, so our explorer units can build an additional expedition. Woo! And we get new upgrades for our units, and that's the big one. First, choose production. I'm going to go straight into master control, because I'm hoping to get that. Upgrade available. So our soldiers will become marines, which give them +4 strength, so they go from a 10 to 14, which is good. We can give them 5 extra hit points every turn, as long as they're not embarked. And that's nice, like a heal. But I quite like the 15% when attacking. I just like to be aggro. Choose more research. I'm tempted to go climate control to put out the weather control satellites. The earlier we get them, the quicker things will improve. But we can go for some low-lying fruit. Power systems will give us a second level of Supremacy Affinity, which will let us upgrade our combat rovers? No, we need to get level 3 for the combat rovers. What does it upgrade? Oh, our rangers increase to gunners. We don't have any of those yet. And that will help our military production quite a bit. We don't have any quarries. We don't have any geothermal wells, so that is not going to help us. But it's a really cheap affinity point, and I'm kind of partial to that. Fabrication for carriers, that's another basic unit type. Alloy Foundry is actually really, really, really nice when we've got titanium, and we have quite a bit of it. I can't say that's bad. Also, mag rails will be great, again, once we have no maintenance for both roads and mag rails. That is something we're really going to want. But I'm thinking I'm going to queue up to climate control after power systems. Gaian wells, we're not going to be building. Floatstone quarries, I think we have maybe one floatstone quarry in range. We can also start building terrascapes. They're very expensive. They cost 6. And actually, apparently you can't build these where you have miasma. I didn't realize that's like the only thing, maybe. But it gives the tile 2 food, 2 production, 2 culture. It's really, really stonking good, especially with all tundra and desert and stuff. It makes those tiles to be quite powerful. This worker finished that little connection, so we're gonna hopefully finish this road to here. The siege worm actually tore up one of our roads. That's what they like to do. They go through terrain and they rip it up. This marine, not a soldier, but now a marine, I'm gonna go ahead and move them down over here. We might, especially when I get the second unit over here. And we've got the tac jet, although it's only got a range of 4. I think we can stop them from taking out Adept Blue. I don't think they can take it next turn, and they're pretty weak. If they attack one more turn, I could probably kill a few of these units. Just declare war and start killing. Our covert ops, or spies, have reached their destination. So right now, because there's no intrigue, the only thing I can do is establish a network or siphon energy. This will allow me to steal energy. Will just give me energy for free, basically. I'm going to go ahead and do the established network first. It's shorter. It only takes 5 turns. It raises the intrigue level a little bit, and it can give us a level up. So I'm going to set these networks up everywhere. Plus, it gives me vision and stuff, which is very nice. We have a trade convoy that needs orders. I will have to be careful that the trade convoy doesn't get destroyed. So I think I'm going to send it Sarek. Plus, Sarek will actually get more of a bonus than Uzbek. I have no idea how that works. And Sarek is kind of new and fresh and could really use it. Look at the path it takes, right? Because it's pathing around all the miasma. Apparently, it can go through aliens. Especially since, maybe because of the ultrasonic thing. I don't know. But it will path all the way around the miasma to get to Sarek. So it can only reach there because we've actually built that satellite. And it's cleared this one tile right over there. I was about to point at the screen, which tells you how tired I am. But you can see we can get a lot of science from trading with Freeland. If it weren't for the fact that they were direct enemies, we would be doing that. I think our ships are going to be doing a lot of overseas trades with people. Try to get our tech up. Which makes it very important for me to actually get a unit to go west from Uzbek as well, so that I can find some trading partners on the other continent. Losing energy. Yeah, I know I'm losing energy. Building maintenance, unit maintenance, a little bit of road maintenance. And I don't have any money producing trade routes, which is why you normally go and trade with other people. It's to make money. Actually, he's not going to be able to take Adept Blue at all. I don't even have to declare war. The one combat rover won't be able to finish it off. Note that stations, unlike city-states, do not do range attacks. All they have is melee defense. That's it. They're very static. They're actually very easy to kill. I am going to build a gunboat. Ooh! Should I just focus on a quick early war over here? Get the Rangers going, then they'll get an auto upgrade to gunners? Because a gunboat heading west would allow me to send some sea trade routes, because I can build trade vessels now, but I'll have no one really to trade with unless I scout to the west. Why did I build a trade depot if I'm not going to do that? Still, a man's allowed to change his mind. I also build a repair facility quite early for a bonus to land production. You have to build quite a few units for that to really kind of pay for itself. Over the course of the game, we will probably build a lot of units. You know what? Let's get the Rangers going. What about the alien quest? We have the worm killing. Build 2 alien preserves. I know. We could. Yeah, I guess that's what people are saying for the tech. Alien preserves was alien science? No. Alien life forms over here to be able to complete that quest. It's not a bad idea. Plus, we would get the free culture. Okay, I will still finish power systems because I want to upgrade my Rangers. Alien life forms, then we go down to climate control. So alien blue should survive now. Should be totally fine. My explorer is... Okay, there's still miasma over there. It will... No, there's no satellite yet. Oh, there's an ARC explorer. Union Marines. And I don't have a satellite covering this area yet. I'm going to go stand in this tile. Just to try to guard it. I'm going to move my Marine back over here. I can't stay there because there's miasma. But what I can... Actually, that's not true. I can fortify until healed. I'll heal every turn, 10 points every turn because I'm fortified. And I'll take 10 damage, so it'll come out even. I won't heal this turn because I moved, but I won't die. I can stand there forever. And make sure no one can steal that satellite. Oh! Adept Blue might be getting bombarded from the right-hand side over here. Oh, I can't move yet. It's between turns. But I'll move my Marine up to this hill and keep an eye out. I really don't want it to die. Oh, yeah. Just going to get shot every turn. Now, without a melee unit, there's a combat rover there. They won't be able to take it. More Rangers. They're cheaper than missile rovers and more effective right now. Okay, so I can keep moving down with this soldier after all. I don't need to keep a unit here. I'm just going to keep this explorer here doing nothing until we get a miasmic satellite to clear the area. Miasma reminds me of Tiberium, which will mess up your soldiers unless they're mutants. In Alpha Centauri, there used to be, what was it called? Was it called Fungus? Oh, that's an African Union Marine. Why are there so many African Union Marines here? Are they at war with someone? As far as I can tell, there's no way for me to tell who's at war with who unless I go into here and I go here, ask him to make peace with someone, or check the war declarations. No, he can declare war on everyone, so he's not at war. He's just here scouting, I guess. Unless he's planning on attacking someone super long distance. It'd be weird and awkward. Sarek. We need to get some culture going. Happiness be damned. We need to push out some tiles. Okay, so he's going to be able to shoot it twice, but he won't be able to take it. He does have a combat rover here, but it's all hills and forests and stuff. He won't have enough movement. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it'll cost him all his movement to end up here, and I've got a person in the way. So I don't have to declare yet. Adept Blue will keep taking damage, but won't fall unless the African Union also want to destroy it, in which case that would be annoying. because the Australian Rangers will shoot it, take it down to nothing, and then it'll get cleared out by the African Union people. I do have movement, and I could probably one-shot these Rangers with my Marine. We're going to end the stream really soon, so let's just go ahead and declare war. I think it's too early, maybe, I don't know, but for the fun of it...
What do you want, yubbo?
Whoa, you're a jerkface. Hey, would you like to declare war against, Utama? No? I couldn't, bribe you to do it then? No. Would you bribe me to do it? If I were to declare war on him, would you pay me? No? Alright, so I'll just go to war.
What do you want, yubbo?
Stop being a jerk. I don't even know what you're calling me. There you go. I can one-shot. Actually, if I take the one to the south here, I'll be within bombard range of Jimbo over here, but I can A, kill the Ranger, and B, steal Worker on the one go. Go combat animations. Now, I'm at risk, but I should be okay. And let's bombard that Ranger. Oh, cool. We actually set up, like, sniper rifles and stuff. Not quite enough damage to kill it. We're still 3 turns away from an upgrade on our Ranger, but it'll be really nice to have it. So we get our petroleum back. So we took their money, and now we got our petroleum back, which is nice. Actually, we could potentially sell it. Say, Africa. What's up? You need some gas? I need money. Yeah. Let's just take the money directly. So, should be 60. I don't think he'd offer me more. I think it's 30 per. Or I'm wrong? I thought it was 30 energy per resource, but apparently, if they're friendly, at least, they're willing to give me a bit more. We got a quest update. Ah, so we got a quest to perform steel science in Sindela. So, right now, we don't have anyone there. I'll finish the established network job, and then I'm going to move one of these out of here. Maybe the one out of Central, and move them to Sindela, and do that. If you finish the Covert Ops quest chain, you get an extra spy, which is nice. Yeah, this guy's still got to be healing to counter the miasma. But once we get another satellite going up there, then we'll, Can I speed this along if I want production focused? No. Actually, it literally doesn't change my production. Okay. Build a miasmic repulsor over here, and then he'll be able to dig that out. And we know we want one at some point regardless, so... This worker should be fine. All my units should be fine and safe. My trade routes to Adept Blue should be okay. Unless the African people want to do something to Adept Blue, which would be really annoying. Worker, you finished that road. Oh, you got to repair this tile. That's what you need to do. And get my road connection going up. Now, I won't technically need one here, because I think we can get a trade from Sarek to Uzbek, well, once we discover our way around the continent, which actually seems kind of unlikely, so never mind. And in any case, our roads will eventually be maintenance-free, so we'll run nice long roads and not even worry about it. We could literally put roads on every tile. And yeah, Slavic Federation is a reference to the real-world Slavs. Every group in this game is sort of a union of various... you bastard! Of various geographical places. Why does everyone hate Adept Blue? Everyone's got a quest to kill it, I guess. Now, there's only the one African Union Marine here, although it is a Marine. So they've leveled up, right? It might not be able to take the city, but cities are so much squishier than I thought. Okay, we've finished building all our networks. None of our agents were detected. They all got a rank up, which is nice. Now, this one here, I'm going to move you to Sindela, because we've got a quest to fulfill there. And then the rest of our agents, just go ahead and steal some energy in both places. A, it'll give you some money. B, it will give them potentially another level up, but also raise the intrigue level. So our Marine can get a level up. Now, there's not as many different promotion bonuses in Beyond Earth as Civ 5, because you get your special traits from ranking up, right? When you get your upgrade, you're choosing, do you want a bonus when flanking or a bonus when attacking fortified? Do you want a bonus when attacking wounded or a bonus when next to friendly, and so on and so forth. So instead, it's just plus 10% combat strength or a heal. So I'm going to go ahead and take the combat strength, then I'm going to like retreat back over here, because I don't want to get bombarded by both the city and this ranger. In fact, I'm going to run into friendly territory for maximum healage. I'm going to take this this worker, back him up as well. And this is a combat rover, which can go 1, 2, 3, and potentially just kill my ranger, which I don't want. So I'm going to go ahead and keep a defensive posture for now. Especially as we're still bringing our marine forward. God damn. Leave Adept Blue alone. I don't think there's any way for me to tell him to do that either.
Speak, Ilmo.
No. It's really, really annoying. He might kill it. But I'm not declaring war on someone else. Oh! We've got a combat rover over here being jerks. Actually, they're close enough to steal my worker as well. And that 3 movement. So if I run over here, then I'll be safe. I'll do that, so I won't be able to finish the road yet. That is so asinine. Now, I don't think he's got any planes, though. I actually should have done some airstrikes, but you can see it's got really limited range early on. So no, just stay on intercept duty then. I'll have to remember to wake you up if, Hello. To wake you up if someone does walk a little bit closer. Alright, Adept Blue. Survive one more turn, okay? Polystralian worker? Sure. I'll take that gift.
Was ever ruined by trade.
I'm okay with open borders with Africa. I would like to stay friendly with them. At least for now. They're close enough to potentially be a threat, but not so close that I have to kill them right away. Okay, Adept Blue survived the turn, so now they're going to be totally fine. It was close, though. The AI is really bad about that. They love to suicide their units when they've got no extra units around to take advantage of that fact. It's very bizarre. Can I kill this rover? Not quite. But I can move my ranger onto this hill, thanks to the road. Bombard it once. And then finish it off with the soldier. On the other hand, I really would like to steal another worker, and I don't want to do it with my injured marine. No, we gotta kill the military unit. Especially since my ranger is now in a threatened position. Plus, the fewer military units, the easier it will be to win this war. You are now safe. Go and complete this road, then we'll get you to repair that farm at some point. Although I'm pretty sure that Krabrost over here still has enough improved tiles that it's doing okay. We need more units. Potentially more rangers. Yeah, I would like a 3rd ranger. This marine, your job is to simply heal thyself. This worker, I would like to improve this Reslin, but it's a little too close to front lines. So I think what I'm going to do is move to this tile here and plop down. You could put down a node for that healing bonus, but I think it would be a little bit silly. It does give you energy, basically as much as a generator right now, and they both will get benefits later on. I think the generator will get more buffs. It's very tempting to put down a node. +2 energy and 20%, 20 hit points healed every turn. You know what? Let's actually put it right back where you were. So we're actually going to lose a turn there, unfortunately, but I'm okay. You know what? I have to make sure to not accidentally step on the alien hive. Let's move to... I think if I'm here, there is a combat rover buzzing around. It's possible they'll get me if I'm here. So I'm going to wait 1 tile behind. For safety. Nodes get more buffs than generators. Really? Well, it depends, because there's tons of stuff in the tree. It really depends where you're going. I know when you're going Supremacy, a lot of the Supremacy picks happen to buff generators, from what I've noticed.
The necessity of an artificial power source is a myth.
Hey, okay. Hold on. Bring me back up here. At least I was pretty sure. I might be wrong, though. I might be telling you lies. +1 from academies. That's another wonder. That's another wonder. I may be completely wrong. +1 from generators. And what I hate, and I hate this is the same thing in Civ 5. What I would like to do is I would like to go to the Civilopedia and load up something like generator. and then get a list of everything that buffs generators. That would be useful. That doesn't exist. Or what about farms? Farms is a big one. There's tons of upgrade for farms. Nope. I would like to know all the things that improve that. You get spoiled in Civ 5 because there's a great mod I use that you can mouse over something like a farm, and it'll tell you every technology or wonder or whatever that will give a benefit to those tiles. Because I would like to be able to make those decisions. So it should be in the Civilopedia. Anyway, we're going to get our gunners. So our gunners are going to go from a ranged attack of 8 to a 14. They're also going to go from a melee strength of 3 to 6. So they're still going to be squishy as all hell. Also, they can either heal one hit point per turn every turn, but they're so squishy. If they get meleeed, they're going to die. So the only threat is ranged, and here we get a 30% bonus when defending against range. So there's no reason, I think, with the Rangers to ever pick the +5 heal. Whereas the 30% cover bonus, amazing! Alright, I should take a look to see if Hatuma... Oh, he's actually split between Harmony and Supremacy. Which is good. He didn't go for his rank 2, so he doesn't have gunners. He's still on Rangers, which makes me extremely happy. I'm going to pull back to over here. I'm just going to put down an extra farm. This guy is going to build a node. I'm going to... there's a combat rover. So I'm happy I didn't necessarily move too close with my gunner. But my gunner can now take a shot at that. Not kill it. We can go here and then not take a shot. I'm going to go ahead and do that with the reasoning... Well, maybe I should have kept him one further back. If I do move my soldier or my marine up to here, I'm not going to attack. But the zone of control means he can move from here to there, but he actually won't be able to attack anyone. I'm not going to attack because I want my maximum hit points. I'll just sit here and defend my gunners. Got another marine over here, which should probably heal a bit before advancing anymore. I'm just going to have him wait one tick. This worker can go and improve this terrain. And I really have to call this video to close. It's been an hour, basically, since the break, when I said we'd play for about an hour, because I was dying, and I am dying. My voice, my brain, my everything. Arc Explorer. This guy's still not doing anything. Luckily, he's not being attacked by the siege worm. Yay, Master Control!
Systems is to implement them in code. The best way to optimize social systems is to let the code change the world.
So we get that network in our capital, which means more science. More movement for workers is amazing. The reason it's so good is because with 3 movement, workers can move onto a hill and start a mine that very turn. So it shaves 1 turn off of your worker actions anytime they would be entering rough terrain. A forest, a mine, anything that's rough terrain, they gain an extra turn. So it's effectively the same as getting like a 10, 20, or 25% worker bonus, which is really, really handy. Plus the extra culture. So I like that wonder. It's just like a network, but, you know, a tiny bit better. I'm going to pop out another marine in Crab Rust. We got our city connection. Sarek is size 3. Agent arrived over here. So our mission is what? Steal science. Okay, well, we're going to have to increase the intrigue level before we get to that point. So we'll start with the network. Choose production in Sarek. So it's got some culture production finally. We'll get started on a farmer lab as well, just for some health, which we need. This soldier is still healing, but he's pretty healthy. I'm going to go ahead and move him up a little bit over here. Bombard that fellow. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Now, from here, he can actually go and attack my gunners and potentially kill them. Although, this is a level 1 combat rover, so it has a strength of 12. These only have a defensive strength of 6, but they're full health against something that's really damaged. So unless he's got an insta-heal, he shouldn't be able to kill me. That being said, to play it safe, I'm going to go stand in front of my gunners. Okay, I think it's time to stop. I'm going to make a save. I guess we'll continue this on Saturday, because I'm sure people will want to see the end. It'll be a bit unfortunate to people who weren't following the stream. I may be able to get it on live on YouTube beforehand. We'll have to cross our fingers that we can get everything on time. Did I not finish that farm? No, because you're feeling threatened because of things? Yeah. Go ahead and keep finishing that farm. Oh, no, not the farm. No, you're going to do a node. Son of a bitch. Ah! All right, that's why. My brain is gone. Alex quoting some more Alpha Centauri. I don't know what I've been told. Daedry's got a network node. And people are saying the one more turn thing. Yeah, that classic 4x turn-based thing, but oh, yeah, I gotta stop. Thank you very much, everyone who came out. Thank you, everyone who threw in some more donations. Let's go and check the donation chart over here. Refresh. The one and only Niralosa and Lag Monkey donated $35. Thank you very much. That's literally what they put in as their name. Daniel Merle with 50. Juka Hamalainen from Finland. Goddamn Finns. Urgh, why do you make it so hard on my life? Donated $50. Frederick Stein Akerblood donated. Jimmy B. Kink, thank you for your donation. David Dawson, Kurgan71, Tom Holden. Those are all the donations for today. Thank you very much, guys. We are now 77% of our goal. We will, I'm very confident we are going to reach our goal, and that'll be phenomenally good. It's a really good cause. It's for Sick Kids Children's Hospital here in near, not too far from where I live, and it's a hospital that's done a lot of great things for a lot of great people in my life, and so I really like to support them. I should probably just attack this guy, shouldn't I? Decisive victory. I won't be able to get bombarded. Wait, he's on a hill? Ah, so he can shoot me. Still, I'll have enough hit points to survive. That's just a level 1 ranger. I'm gonna finish that. One more turn. Just finish the turn. Just finish the turn, and then we save and call it quits. Just finish the turn. Someone got the extra Genesis pod. All right, we're gonna next turn, and we're gonna leave it at the beginning of a turn. Is what we're going to do. Please don't. The Weir? What does it say? No, please don't go. The drones need you. That's when you try to exit Alpha Centauri. I am please waiting. We left Adept Blue up. We came to its defense. Oh, Elodie wants a peace treaty. I forgot we were in a war together. Sure. Great. Awesome. I completely forgot about you. Oh. Forgot about the French. Okay, definitely saving now. Thank you very much for watching. Love you all. Bye. See you on Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Keep an eye out on the YouTube. I'll put a timer link and stuff like that. Make sure to subscribe and follow and do all those things if you haven't done it. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.